For the past 4 years, we've been living on and exploring Tenerife, a stunningly beautiful island in the Atlantic. In this video, we've put together 26 of the best viewpoints from all over the island, from the northern beaches and lush green ridges to the unique panoramas you can only find in the south. In the description, you'll find our free guide to all the locations from the video, complete with Google Maps links and detailed descriptions. Let's get started. Mirador Montaña Roja. Mirador Montaña Roja is one of the most unique viewpoints in southern Tenerife. It offers views of the volcanic landscape, jagged cliffs, and the endless ocean. The sun can be scorching here during the day, but it also creates incredibly vivid colors. Mirador Archipenque. Overlooking the heart of Los Gigantes lies one of the most famous views on the island. Mirador Archipenque offers a panoramic view of the legendary cliffs that plunge vertically into the ocean. There's a cafe nearby, so you can grab a coffee and simply admire this incredible scenery. Mirador de Cherfe and Mirador de Masca. Anyone visiting the village of Masca should definitely stop at Mirador de Cherfe. From here, you can see the Masca Valley, the Teno Mountains, and the steep cliffs with the ocean just beyond. This viewpoint is impossible to miss, as it's located right off the main road. Mirador de los Poleos. Tucked away from the main tourist routes is Mirador de los Poleos, where Tenerife feels especially vast. The mountains tower here, giving you a bird's-eye view from right above the clouds. By the way, this is a great place to stop on your way to Mount Tidy. Mirador Altos de Baracán. Mirador Altos de Baracán sits on a narrow mountain ridge with deep valleys dropping down on either side. This place reveals its full beauty at sunset, when the light casts a stunning golden glow. Mirador Punta de Teno is literally at the edge of Tenerife. This small strip of land is surrounded by the ocean on 3 sides, and the cliffs drop straight into the water. A lighthouse stands nearby, and it's here that you really feel that beyond lies only the open sea. Alto de Guamaso Mirador. Not many people know about the Alto de Guamaso viewpoint. It's a short trail that leads from the parking lot on the TF-24 highway to a stunning view of the forest, mountains, and La Orotava Valley. On a clear day, you can even see Puerto de la Cruz stretching out far below. Minas de San José. Right next to Mount Tidy lies Minas de San José. This is where you truly understand the massive scale of the volcanic park. Here, the sand, lava fields, unusual rock formations, and rare plants create a true mini-desert in the middle of the island. La Ruleta, Roques de García. The vertical lava formations of Roques de García are among the most iconic landmarks on the island. A staircase leads straight to the top, where you get a view of Taita seemingly hovering above the ancient lava. The contrast between the black cliffs and the volcano's white peak is mesmerizing. Mirador de Chipeque. Mirador de Chipeque is a place where the clouds float below you, and only Mount Taita itself looms above. The sea of clouds over the valley and pine forests makes you feel like you're standing on top of the world. The parking lot is small, but you could spend hours gazing at this panorama. We've already covered the south, the west, and Mount Taita. Have we mentioned your favorite spot yet? Let us know in the comments below. We read every single one. Mirador de Humboldt. Mirador de Humboldt offers a bird's-eye view of the La Orotava Valley with Mount Taita on the horizon. The view is so stunning that Alexander von Humboldt himself once stopped here, and a statue now stands in his honor. Mirador El Lance. Los Realejos is rarely included in tourist itineraries, which is exactly what makes Mirador El Lance so special. From above, you can see agricultural terraces, the rows of local houses, and the ocean in the distance. Best of all, the atmosphere here is incredibly calm and uncrowded. Mirador de Taoro. Mirador de Taoro is located in a historic park overlooking Puerto de la Cruz. Surrounded by ancient dragon trees and tropical palms, it's one of the most relaxing spots in the north, where you can watch the red-tiled roofs descend toward the Atlantic. Mirador La Paz. Located just above the Marchianes area, Mirador La Paz offers a completely different perspective of the city. It overlooks Marchianes Beach and the famous Cesar Manrique pools. The black volcanic coastline directly below creates a striking contrast between the city's architecture and nature. Mirador Bollullo. Located near the beach of the same name, Mirador Bollullo isn't the easiest to reach, but the view is absolutely worth it. From the edge of the green hills, you can admire one of the wildest beaches in the north, with black volcanic sand nestled between sheer cliffs and the crashing waves. Mirador San Pedro. Mirador San Pedro is the perfect place to stop and admire one of the island's few unspoiled coastal landscapes. From here, you can see the tranquil Rambla de Castro Valley, along with its cliffs, palm groves, and laurel trees stretching toward the sea. Mirador de La Garañona. Between El Sautsal and La Matanza lies Mirador de La Garañona. This is the spot where the ocean opens up with completely unobstructed views of the horizon. The cliffs drop hundreds of meters to the sea, making the waves below seem almost silent. Mirador del Parque Los Lavaderos. This isn't a typical viewpoint, but rather a hidden gem you'll stumble upon while walking through Los Lavaderos Park. Suddenly, The ocean appears through the trees, with Mount Taida appearing surprisingly close, alongside green slopes and old colonial houses. Mirador de los 500 Escalones 500 steps down the cliffside, and all you see is the endless ocean. Although the stairs don't lead directly to the water, this is one of Tenerife's best-kept secrets. The sunset from here is truly one of the best on the island, and even on a cloudy day, the atmosphere feels completely surreal. Miradors El Lagarito and Atalaya Garachico is a town that literally rose from the lava after being partially destroyed by the 1706 eruption. You can see this clearly from the El Lagarito and Atalaya viewpoints. El Lagarito offers views of the red roofs and the dark volcanic promenade, while Atalaya shows you the entire town at a glance, all the way down to the boats in the marina. Mirador de Jardina. The first thing that greets travelers on their way into the Anaga Park is Mirador de Jardina. This is where the ancient forest, millions of years old, begins. From here, you can see how the houses give way to the trees, and on clear days, the greenery looks almost unrealistically bright. Mirador Cruz del Carmen. Mirador Cruz del Carmen boasts some of the most impressive views in the park. It offers a panoramic look at the mountain ranges and lets you truly appreciate the vastness of Anaga's laurel forest. Mirador Pico del Inglés. Let's climb even higher to Mirador Pico del Inglés. This is one of the highest points in Anaga and a popular spot for those iconic Instagram photos. The ridges stretch out in every direction, and you can see a winding road far below that's rarely used by cars. Here, clouds often hover right at the level of the viewpoint. Mirador Risco Amogojes. Further off the beaten path, you'll find nearly vertical cliffs that plunge into the ocean, creating deep gorges. Mirador Risco Amogoje is a place few people visit, so anyone who makes it here feels like a true explorer. Mirador Aguaide. On the northeastern coast of Anaga, the mountains drop straight into the sea. Mirador Aguaide practically hangs over the water and the gorge. For hundreds of meters below, there is nothing but cliffs and open ocean. Sometimes, the fog makes it impossible to even see the ground. Mirador Las Terrasitas. Just north of Santa Cruz, Las Terrasitas Beach also offers an incredible viewpoint. The sand here was actually imported from the Sahara Desert in the 1970s. Today, it creates a striking contrast with the dark volcanic rocks. The bay is protected by a breakwater, so the water inside is always calm while the Atlantic crashes just outside. If you want to visit the viewpoints from this video, you can find all their locations in our dedicated article. Check out the link in the description. Yet, viewpoints aren't the only thing Tenerife has to offer. Our next video about the island will be out very soon, so subscribe to the channel to stay tuned. And if you enjoy our content, give this video a thumbs up and let us know which places you'd like to see next. We read every single comment.